Hello runners, welcome back. Last message for the week, for your week 0 warm-up week. So one thing I wanted to talk about this message is that every week when we give instructions to you, there will be one message we dedicate for running theory. So the idea here is we will introduce to you various various sort of science behind this training program, explain to you the scientific sort of reasons for doing whatever we are doing, right? That's what we will try to do. And in maybe next week we will talk about what this training is all about. You know, there is one term that we always use on how this training is delivered. This training is about cardiovascular, musculoskeletal, mental strength training. That's really what it is. Cardio, heart, vascular, circulation system, musculoskeletal, your muscles and bones, and then of course mental. There are multiple things that we will do to ensure that you improve on all of these facets across the the training regimen, and as a result you will get better and better at doing whatever you are going to do in the next 16-17 weeks. So it's a cardiovascular, musculoskeletal, mental strength training is what this training is all about. But before we get into all of that, the message that I want to give you today for this message on running theory is introducing to you the fundamental, the basic running block of this training program. Think of all of you are going to build this Taj Mahal, right? So I'm just introducing you the first couple of marble bricks that you need to know how to lay these bricks on top of each other so that very soon those bricks will become Taj Mahal. So that brick, the fundamental building block of your running journey, is this type of run called as conversational pace running. Now, conversational pace running, the idea behind that is that whatever pace you are running, if you are able to hold a conversation, then it is called conversational pace running. That means your cardiovascular musculoskeletal system is in a state of equilibrium, so that as a result of that, when you are running, you don't get winded. So for example, let me ask Coach Saurabh to actually showcase how a non-conversational pace running would look like. So Saurabh, let's assume that you're running. Could you just show me how a non-conversational pace running would look like when you're breathing and all that?
Sure, Coach Bala. So it will be, you will be huffing and puffing and doing what not. So,
see that?
yeah.
So when you're running, and let's say you are feeling like that you are not able to hold the conversation, that means you're not in conversational pace running. And there is an easy test that my coach used to do, and self-test that you all should do that too, is singing their happy birthday song. I mean, you don't have to sing aloud. Something singing like a small song. Like when you're singing, when you're running and happy birthday to you, happy birthday. That's okay. That means you're able to sing it. A little bit of breathing here and there you're taking, that's fine. But a non-conversational happy birthday song will look like, Saurabh. Why don't you show it?
Happy birthday to you.
See this? This is a non-conversational pace, right? Okay. So that's the first message I want to give you today. I would like all of you to nail this concept of conversational pace. The way you nail this conversational pace running is whenever you are getting into this what Saurabh just showcased to all of you, you got to slow down. That's it. Simple. You have to slow down. Even if you're running, barely running, and you are not into conversational, that just still means you have to slow down. Let me start walking. That's fine. But you have to slow down so that you are able to nail the conversational pace running. So that's the first thing. We will discuss a lot more about why it is important, how it's going to manifest itself, all that stuff later on. For now, learn this term called CP, conversational pace running.
Yes.
How it looks like is you are able to hold a conversation when you are running. And if you are not able to hold the conversation when you are running, slow down. Coach, anything that you would like to add on the importance of this?
Sure, Coach Bala. So since like 10K, half marathon, full marathon, everyone signed up, right? It's like you're going for a long distance running. So the key concept over here is you should be able to run in a steady state. Basically, as you mentioned, you start the conversation and means I know it's very difficult to do the master of the conversational pace, but over a period of time, everyone will get used to it. And if you're talking on the phone, no one even will know that you are really running and you're still able to talk it, right? So that's the way how you have to develop your conversational pace. Initially, it might look very difficult, but trust me, runners, as you go throughout the season, you go through your miles, you do your runs. I'm sure each one of you will be able to run in the conversational pace, and that's the key concept. If you want to go for the long runs, no, don't look for the pace. Just look for the conversational pace, and it's going to be a major achievement in your long distance running. So it's like run slow to run fast later. That's the Coach Bala's funda.
Very well said. So Saurabh, how easy or difficult it is to master conversational pace, you think?
It takes time, Coach Bala. It's not like I remember when I joined in season 5, I used to follow all these messages and I was wondering why my conversational pace, it goes up and down. Sometimes it was like 12 minutes. Then sometimes it used to be like 12 and a half minutes. But then when I started going miles and miles and miles and running slow and slow and slow, right? So, but you realize that yes, now your heart is building that capacity, and you can easily go on and go on and go on and go on. So, but it takes time. It's not like on the day one itself you will be able to master it, but it takes like couple of miles you have to go around and then you will get the conversational pace.
Absolutely. It takes time. Don't get frustrated. Know that that's what you need to do. Okay.
Right.
I've seen runners not able to do it after full season. It takes time because everybody's body constitution is different. Heart, muscle, all of that needs to come into equilibrium. So it will take time. Some, like for me, for instance, even after so many years of running, if I miss out on running for, let's say, 3 months, 2 months in between, when I come back, I need to work on it to come back to conversation pace. So conversation pace is not something where you just got it, check the checkbox and you're done. It is a ongoing thing. Getting into the state of equilibrium. You agree with that, Saurabh?
Yeah, definitely. And the most important thing is like today, if I say, right, like my conversational pace is 12 and a half. I remember when I started the season, it was like 12. But like over a period of time, I'm able to run at the pace of say 10:30 or so, right? And that's my conversational pace right now. So it keeps on changing basically. So it's not like it will be throughout the seasons, it will be only 12. As and when you master it, you will see a gradual improvement in your speed, and you will see that the conversational pace has decreased. Yep.
And that's what it is to run slow now, to run faster later. Because as you run slower and slower now in conversational pace, your conversational pace itself gets faster. So you will do conversational pace. By the way, when Coach Saurabh says 12 and 10:30, for those of you who have not heard it before, what he's mentioning is how many minutes it takes for him to finish a mile. That's called as a split. So initially he was running at 12 minutes, 30 seconds for 1 mile for conversational pace. After doing it for many sort of miles, now he's able to do the same mile at conversational pace at 11 minutes, maybe. So he has actually increased the pace of running, but still he is at the conversational pace threshold, right? So that's what it is, guys. For you to think about right now is know that conversational pace is your first goal. That means it's very simple. When you're running, if you're not able to hold a conversation without the other party knowing that you are running, that is conversational pace. And if you're not able to do that, slow down. Okay, the minute you slow down, everything gets sorted out. Everything gets sorted out, and you will be able to make this work well. There are some people whom we are talking about walk, run. We have mentioned walk, run. Now, walk, run, you will see in your instructions. These are for folks who are just beginning to run. And for them, I've given them, say, 1 minute of walk, 2 minutes of, or rather 1 minute of run, 2 minutes of walk. Basically, what I want you guys to do is walk peacefully, very slowly for 2 minutes. And then when you do the 1 minute of walk, try to run 1 minute in CP. Okay, so maybe initial for new runners, that CP could be barely running. It could be like very slow walk and maybe very fast walk. That's it. That is okay. That is what is expected. Okay, just follow the instructions like that, and then very soon your body will start shaping up. Okay, so let us make that happen. Everybody, please listen to these messages. Would love to hear any thoughts, comments from you. You have your assistant coach groups. You can talk there, and ACs will respond. Thank you, Coach Saurabh, for sharing your thoughts and time. And let's hit the road running with season 7, Mind Over Miles. See you, Captain.
Let's make it happen. Yep.
Take care.
Thanks,
Bye.
everyone. Bye.